Hi guys, I'm now at Wearnes, and today here I'm reviewing this 2014 BMW F30 320D M Sport. Alright, so let's come straight to the facts. This is a 2014 car priced at 133,800 ringgit before on-road costs. So once you factor all on-road costs in, we are looking at 135 thereabouts lah. So currently on in the used car market, the 320D 2014 car is going between 120 to 140 thereabouts. So of course, as always, prices for used cars are negotiable. It's a willing buyer, willing seller concept, and no harm, if let's say you have a budget of 125, 128k, no harm trying your luck with an offer. All right. So of course, here at Wearnes, right, they sell their cars at slightly higher prices than outside, but the flip side is you get a car in good condition. They are very particular with regards to the condition of cars that they take in, and also one thing that they do not do is that they do not tamper with mileages of their cars. So yeah, that is that form of assurance there. And so let's inspect the car's condition. This is a silver colored car, M Sport body, original M Sport. Let me just show you. Here, we open the door. You get, see, M Sport steering, M Sport interior trim, door sills, and most importantly, all right, this factory sticker here confirms that this is a 320D M Sport. Anyways, from the outside, if you want to tell a BMW F30, whether is it an original converted M or original M Sport or converted, one thing you can look at the side skirts. All right, the actual M Sport cars, the side skirt have this kink that runs alongside it, right? And also this gloss black trim here. This is only present for M Sport cars as well as Sport line cars. If the car previously was a luxury line trim, this would have been chrome line. All right, and well, one thing about this 320D M Sport, no keyless entry, but this is something that you can retrofit on the outside. Okay, you get powered seats. Let me see. Yeah, it still works. Still works. Engine start stop button, full M Sport steering with pedal shifters, and this is the Sport automatic transmission lever. So the ZF 8-speed automatic that BMW has been using for all their cars, right? There are actually two variants. There's the standard automatic transmission, and there's also the Sport automatic transmission that has a more aggressive programming. So when you see this lever denotes the Sport automatic transmission variant. So here we have it. So the plastics of this car seems to have held up to the test of time pretty well. Now with the G20 around, the F30 here is the last 3 series with a mechanical handbrake, and the 320D, well, the iDrive screen is the narrower type, and you see this, the control knob also is the smaller one. All right, smaller variant. Yeah, and also this instrument cluster, very simple, very basic instrument cluster, but overall the plastics in this car seems to have held up pretty well. Leather still appears to be in good shape. This lid opens and closes in satisfactory condition, as does this lid here. The door handle, now one thing that you want to check on with whenever you buy an F30, check the condition of the inside of these door handles. They have a habit of melting. Now earlier, before recording this video, I've looked through all 4 door handles. They seem fine, right? No stickiness, no feeling of stickiness here. These seats also appear in very, very good condition. Looks barely used actually. And let me just pull down the center armrest. Whoops, so this one does not retract quite so well. This lid doesn't retract quite so well. Rear aircon vents, and let me just open the boot. So the boot linings all appear in decent condition, right? All these nettings still feel elastic, and underneath here the toolkit. All right, fancy. Got 12-volt socket here inside, and you got this strap here to hold whatever things you want. Got this hook here to hang your barang. Another hook here as well. So close this, and let's look into the engine bay. As always, pull once, pull twice, and lift one time. That's it. So the engine bay looks clean. Now don't be fooled by this. This one, I know that the chassis here looks of a different color from the exterior body, but I did some checking. This is the actual color of the vehicle. It's verified from this sticker. I also ran the car's chassis number through a online BMW wind decoder. It confirms that silver, okay, glacier silver metallic, is the original color of this car. So yeah, they did not spray the silver onto the interior parts of the engine bay. Okay, so the engine bay looks clean, but then again, all of these modern carwood engines look clean all this anyway lah. So still, alright guys, so here you have it. Alright, this 2014 BMW 320d, still a nice car, still decent to drive. I have not driven this particular variant of the F30, even though I've driven quite a number of them. Let me see. To recap back, I've driven the original CBU 320D. I have driven the 328, 335, the 320i. Actually, and come think of it, I have actually not driven this pre-facelift F30 M Sport. So all the F30 pre-facelifts I've driven were the non-M Sport model. I've tested, after then the facelift version, I've tested the 330i, the 318, as well as the 330e. Alright, so I've not specifically driven this one before, but we know that the F30 is, even to the end of its life cycle, it drives well. It still drives competitively next to the Mercedes-Benz C-Class. Certainly, now that the BMW G20 is out, the all-new G23 series is out, yeah, it's not as sharp. The F30 is not as sharp as the latest model, but I would argue that it easily still is more comfortable, even in M Sport trim here. Yep, the F30 was described by many BMW fans as being a little, well, soft, wallowy, but at the same time, I think many owners would appreciate the superior comfort of this car. And also one more thing, the shape of the F30 has aged really, really well. Even though now that there is an all-new 3 Series here, this remains a thoroughly handsome looking car, right? And yeah, still looks the business if you turn up in one of these.